Have you ever wondered how powerful your mind really is? Let's delve into an interesting aspect of psychology that illustrates the sheer might of our minds. Every day, our minds influence our lives in ways we may not even realize. One fascinating fact is that our brain struggles to distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. Consider this scenario: an athlete preparing for a big game. This athlete doesn't just physically train, they mentally rehearse their success, visualizing every move, every victory. In their mind, they've already won the game, even before stepping onto the field. This mental rehearsal isn't just a confidence boost, it's an actual workout for their brain. Our minds don't just perceive reality, they create it. And in this creation, there's no real difference between experiencing an event and merely visualizing it. So your mind can't tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. Isn't that mind-blowing? Intrigued? Let's dig deeper into the science behind this fascinating fact. Let's start with the brain, our body's most complex organ. It's made up of a vast network of neural connections, all firing away, processing information, and creating our perceptions of the world. When we visualize or imagine something, our brain's neural networks spring into action. It's almost as if we're experiencing the event for real. This is because the same areas of the brain are activated whether we're physically experiencing something or simply imagining it. Now, let's talk about the amygdala, a small, almond-shaped structure deep inside our brain. This is the part of our brain that processes emotions, and it plays a key role in our reaction to both real and imagined scenarios. When we visualize a situation, the amygdala responds as though it's really happening. It releases the same chemicals, triggers the same emotions, and shapes our behavior accordingly. So whether we're running a marathon, acing a job interview, or simply imagining these scenarios in vivid detail, our brain reacts in remarkably similar ways. We feel the same emotions, our heart rate might increase, and we might even start to sweat. And that's the science behind it. Our brain's complex network of neurons can't distinguish between reality and imagination. Now, what can you do with this fascinating knowledge about your mind's power? Well, let's dive into the practical applications of this intriguing psychology fact. One of the most potent tools at your disposal is the power of visualization. Think of it as your mind's own personal rehearsal space, where you can practice and perfect your performance before the main event. Visualizing your goals isn't just about wishful thinking, it's about mentally preparing yourself for success. When you visualize, you're creating a mental blueprint for your future actions. You're setting the stage for your mind to follow through in reality. Think of all the successful individuals who've harnessed this power to their advantage. Athletes, for instance, often visualize their performance before a big game. They see themselves scoring the winning goal, making the perfect shot, or crossing the finish line first. This mental rehearsal primes their mind and body for success. And it's not just athletes. Musicians, actors, even successful business leaders have used visualization to improve their skills and achieve their goals. They visualize giving the perfect performance, nailing the big presentation, or leading their team to success. So, the next time you're preparing for a big event, remember your mind can't tell the difference between rehearsing in your head and the real thing. Harness the power of visualization and see where it takes you. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, we've journeyed through the fascinating landscape of the human mind, delving into the science that underscores its immense power. We've learned that our brains are not just passive receivers of information, but active creators of our realities. We've also explored the profound impact of visualization, a technique that harnesses the mind's potential to shape our lives. By mentally rehearsing our desired outcomes, we can condition our brains to work towards achieving them. It's like setting the GPS for our lives. We decide the destination, and our mind helps us navigate the route. So let's put this knowledge to work. Let's tap into the power of our minds, using visualization as our secret weapon. Whether it's acing a test, nailing a job interview, or running a marathon, remember, it all starts in the mind. And to conclude, remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.